What's up, you beautiful bastards? This is the Daniel Chang Show. And I'm trying to copy Philip DeFranco. He's pretty awesome. He's a YouTuber on pretty much just daily news. And I'm trying to get a tagline going on. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know how all YouTubers have like a tagline, like the MTG Purple guy or MTG Historian? Welcome, fine owners of luxury cardboard rectangles. Welcome back. Oh my God, right. Blizzard, Dairy Queen, so freaking good. All right. The live stream today, yeah. Tim, aren't you supposed to be working? All right. Here's the deal. Today's Motivation Monday, so I figured I'd do a live stream. First off, a couple of things. Number one, tonight is the last night to turn in your essays. That's right, Tim. The deadline's today. I expect you to turn in your essay today. That means the essay contest basically is your opportunity to meet Rudy, me, in Orlando 2019 in February. I'm already going to be there, so you should go. It is airfare, 2 nights a hotel, amazing food from Taco Bell included. The essay contest is due tonight. If it's Pacific Standard Time, and if it's basically if it's October 16th, you're too late. Today happens to be the last day for business extension taxes due. So we're finishing up our taxes, and so I'll be up all night pretty much getting stuff done. All right, folks. Let's talk about a couple of things. I know my friend Edwin the engineer did a live stream recently. His lovely wife Holly did a great kind of, at least he had someone to help read off questions or whatever. I have no one to do that. So any questions you guys have, please feel free to put in the chat. But I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things on Motivation Monday. I actually read in the news, recently this occurred. Paul Allen just passed away. For those of you who know who Paul Allen is the guy who helped found Microsoft. Yeah, he was a tech genius. Now, the reason why I think that's relevant is I've talked about life and it's stuff going on in life, and life is short, right? And in many cases, we take life very granted, because I don't even know if you guys understand this, and especially like I'm like in my later 30s now. You start realizing that life ends faster than you know it, and especially you start seeing people in your network, people in life pass away. You start feeling like kind of nostalgic. And I want to tell you guys that it does happen very quick. Now, I'm not saying, hey, look, let's just like get all sad and, like what's going to happen to, what's going to happen to us when we pass away. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to like instill some thought process on a Motivation Monday on maybe what are some of the goals or things that you want to accomplish. So if you have any goals, anything you want to accomplish by the time you pass away, feel free to put it in the chat. We can talk more about that. Oh my God, yeah. Funny. I feel like so today is all about what are some of the goals you have in life? What are you trying to accomplish? Here to talk to you guys about life. What's it? Yep. Tim is exactly right. Tim basically said exactly what I was thinking about Paul Allen. Paul Allen is one of the top 50 richest people in the world. I think it's worth like $10 billion when he died. And he had billions of dollars. And he did a lot of philanthropy and he did a lot of things, owned a couple of sports teams. But I think it's good to reflect on what are some of the goals you have in your life before you pass away. I realize more and more, it doesn't matter what you make, how much money you make, what you've accomplished. It doesn't matter if you're not happy and you're not producing and giving back, doing things in this world. That's primary reason why I did the essay contest. What's up, Royal? How's it going? The essay contest pretty much is an opportunity for you guys. I wanted to give back, and it's due today, by the way. The essay contest is due today. I want to give back to you guys because I felt like giving away some packs or cards or whatever doesn't really do anything. Oh, sorry, Jace. I didn't recognize your name. Sorry. I feel like in life, today's conversation and Motivation Monday really comes down to what really matters to you in life. I think the essay contest was a way for me to hopefully get to know one of you guys out there and also read, and I appreciate everybody that submitted essay contests. There's tons of essays. I don't even know how many there are. I think there's probably over 50 of them or so. Really, some of these are really well written. I mean, I don't have the time to go through everything right now, but I'm going through it as I can, and it's incredible. The stories that were told in these essays are just absolutely incredible. So I look forward to sharing some of the ones that I really thought were interesting with you guys. But hopefully you guys can relate. So what's on your guys' mind? Hit me with any topic you want. Any topic. What is anything? Am I wearing pants? Dylan Orr says, what do you do before selling MTG? What do I do? Okay. Well, I actually, the first thing I did, I was working all my life. My aunt had a real estate type of business. I would mow lawns for her. I'd make side money. And I was like, I was like 8 years old. Whatever. And I basically would save up and I traded baseball cards, stuff like that on the side. I ended up doing corporate America in corporate sales. And before that, though, I started my own business in baseball card stuff during college. And it was a really cool business. I mean, I was doing consignments, I was brokering cards, grading cards. And I got a lot of, ideas on, really knowledge about business by just doing it. So, I have like kind of a wide spread. I did corporate America, I had my own business, I did a lot of different stuff. But yeah, worked all my life, really. Weed is legal in 2 days in Canada. What are your thoughts? Well, I don't know that. I don't even smoke weed. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I don't even drink. Oh. Oreo cookie. It's melted though. Look at this crap. It's freaking melted with fudge. Pretty good. Oh, this is a good question. Aquatics expert asked the question, do I ever suffer from depression or anxiety? Absolutely. I think everybody, let me adjust the camera. Sorry, guys. I think every single person that I've known in this world suffers in some way with anxiety or depressive nature in some way. If they don't, they're not human. We as humans go through waves, and it's really difficult. I I think that's probably, and that's also why I stopped drinking, because drinking is a depressant. It actually makes you very depressed. And drinking is like one of those, like, all it does, it fuels, like you have a small little flame, and it's basically blowing that up. You get even more upset, more sad, more depressed. And if you drink a lot, or you party a lot, you have hangovers, you ask yourself, why did I do that stupid decision? Whatever. It happens. Coke or Pepsi? Coke. Diet Coke. You watch the videos, you know that. Yeah, PTSD. That's such a bummer, man. Yes, drinking causes many mental illnesses. That's right. I've always, by the way, loved the 52 Tops mantle. I think it's a great card, a great thing to own. But I think it's really important to keep in perspective, because I want to talk to you guys about this. Paul Allen passed away. It gives you that kind of thought process of what life is short. He was only 65 years old. Obviously, I've never met the guy. But as a founder of one of the biggest tech companies in the world, Microsoft, he really, did a lot for the world. And he left a name for many different things. Some will argue he probably wasn't the most giving, like Bill Gates in some way. But I know that he's done different things, But that's the thing, is it's not, he died of cancer. And, another thing I'll share with you guys is my family's gone through a lot of cancer this last year or two. And it's really put me in perspective on how short life is. I realize more and more that, like I was saying earlier in the video, earlier in this conversation, it doesn't matter really what you make. How many reserve list cards, Black Lotuses, dual lands. Doesn't matter if you win a Grand Prix, Magic World Championship. Nothing really matters unless you're really happy and you make an impact on the world. That's what matters. What are some of the things you guys want to do in the future? Maybe would you guys like to meet up more like in a group? I don't know. What Grand Prix are you guys going to in 2019? Or not Grand Prix, sorry. Magic Fest, for God's sake. Magic Fest. Which ones are you guys going to next year? Tell me. All right. Some more questions. Dylan Orr asked about Fifth Dawn. Honestly, I don't think opening boxes is the right way to go. I think the right way to I think opening boxes is for people with an addiction of opening boxes. You're going to make more money if you invest in singles and buying large collections over time. Why Mateus, I probably screwed that one up, asks, will Magic become a digital game in the future? I think I put this on one of my videos. The answer is yes. I think Magic is going to go more digital. I mean, the cardboard side will always be there because it's profitable. It evokes. It's like poker, right? You'll always have live poker, and it's always the most exciting, biggest stakes. But online is going to be that the resources, the sheer accessibility, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be much easier, and I think with MTG Arena coming, and especially if they get the kinks out, it start expanding to other kind of formats like Vintage, Legacy, Modern. Yeah, I think it's going to take over big time, spread like wildfire. Yeah, no 93, 94 events, MTG Arena yet. That'd be kind of sick if they did it. I'm not sure, Jace. I don't know if I'm going to go to Vegas next year. So I was talking to people, what Magic Fest are you going next year? I'm up in the air. I'm really up in the air in my schedule. I I'm not going to vend. Not one event. Main reason why is I don't have the time, and I also feel like the moments, like the reason for this video is to give you guys some perspective about life. Paul Allen, as you guys may have heard, passed away. He was one of the founders of Microsoft, and I feel like when I travel to these events, I don't get the same feeling and same satisfaction as I used to. Especially vending. Vending really is rough. It's like a grind. And by the way, no offense to people that like to vend, but I don't like it. It's a lot of work, a lot of headache, a lot of packing, stuff like that. I want to experience the Magic Fest with everybody. I want to be able to play Magic with people. I want to be able to, do some social activities and not feel stuck in a booth. You guys know what I mean? That's why I don't want to do that. I want to experience what Magic is at those Magic Fests. What's up, Paul? Thanks for the love and support, man. I really appreciate it. You go to Edwin's, live stream. Paul's like our number one fan for everybody. All right, next question. What do you think about the future of capitalism with the talk of universal basic income, similar stuff moving forward? What do you think of form of luxury communism because of automation? Ooh, tough question. Yeah, I mean, America was founded on capitalism. Like it or not, hate it, love it, whatever, it breeds innovation. It's all the things that you've seen made in the world that was made by the Americans and ideas were created by capitalism. And this idea that we're going to go to a communist type of sector, we're going to have a socialism, I don't know. I'm not really for that. I'm not for communism or socialism. Doesn't mean that I, don't think Bernie Sanders, for example, has some great views. I just don't think that is the right answer, necessarily. I think something in between would probably work, but I don't like the communist type of, like the socialist thing, where you just give something for nothing. Blizzard, yeah. Paul, dude. This soggy ass blizzard. Delicious. Eating a blizzard, anti-Hearthstone. So that's funny. Yeah, the thing is, Luke Rob asked about the Dragon Ball TCG. Well, I think that's a spec move. I think anything you ever invest in that's other than Magic is kind of like your speculation. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how you are involving yourself with Dragon Ball, but if you're having fun with it, have fun with it. But investment, I wouldn't do it because it reminds me a lot of the Star Wars collectibles. Everybody got into the hype and then they went down to nothing. I think there's a lot of hype in a lot of things. You gotta be very careful. I wouldn't do it as an investment. I would have fun. Edwin the Engineer, yeah. God, Edwin the Engineer, guys. I have 27 people watching my live stream, and he had 42 at one point. 45. Oh my God. Do I need to start talking about real topics here? All right, Edwin, by the way, we're doing this video live stream because I want to, it's Motivation Monday, and I want to talk to people about their goals in the future. I want you guys to tell me your goals and what you want to do before you pass away. What kind of mark you want to leave on the world. What kind of things you want to do. I'm not joking around stuff. Don't tell me that you want to play Magic against Rudy or something. No, don't do that. He's not very good anyway. Talk about something good. Talk about, I want to have a blizzard that looks tasty. Jeez. Evelyn comes to my live stream. Talk about the blizzard that I'm eating. Unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. Only the biggest sedge troll in the world would say that. Here's the deal. What up, chump? I love that. Yeah. One thing I will say is that like an icon like Paul Allen, who did a lot of stuff for the world, you start realizing how short it is. And I want you guys to think about, if you have something you want to do, don't be afraid to do it. Take a step back in your life today and write it down or something. Don't forget what I'm saying here. Don't forget. Don't ever forget. Don't forget that it's really important to take a step back and do something for yourself and your family and other people too. It's hard. It's hard. It's one of those things. Paul says, my goal in the future is to become a dentist. I'm just kidding. My goal is to be in the future to bring friendships and experiences with other people the same way Daniel has done for me. Holy mother of God. That actually sounds romantic. Wow. Paul, I love you, man. Truthfully. Bullshit aside. Paul is one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. You guys, I'll have to get him on when we go to Orlando next year, I'll have to get him on video, because Paul truly is the most genuine person you'll ever meet, and he's so humble. You know, unlike myself and other people. I mean, you know, like, I try to be as humble as I can, but I think Paul is truly the most humble person I've met. Paul, I love you, man. I'm thinking of you. I miss you, all right? Let's see. Russell McDonald says, my goal is to get myself out of debt in 5 years. We'll see. Well, I think that's a good goal. I think it's an excellent goal, and I would not say that's a bad goal. The question is, before you pass away. So I have no doubt that you are going to get out of debt before you pass away. My question is, what do you want to do after you get out of debt? What are some of the things you want to do for others or for your family after you do that? Aging Reverse said, I'm a special ed teacher, and that feels good doing. Also hope that through donations and spreading awareness to cure cancer. Totally hope that happens, man. Cancer is one of those things, man. It's like, I mean, I've had several family members go through it. My mom. It just fucking sucks, honestly. It's the worst thing ever. Donnie says, the only mark I want to leave on this world is raise my son and daughter to become a better human being, ensure they live happy, successful lives. Well said. Well put. I think giving our kids opportunities in life, and I'm not talking like nice stuff, but I'm talking about experiences, time. If you're a dad or a mom, but dad, because my male viewership is like 99.99999% here, give your kids a hug tonight. Say a little prayer with them. Have some fun. Spend some extra time with them today, with you and your wife. Maybe an extra 15, 30 minutes, whatever minutes you can spare. Spend a little time with them. All right? Tim is all about finance. I wonder why. Jeez. His question is, what's better? A BGS 9 Basic Black Lotus. What? Basic Black Lotus? Like what? Which one? Alpha, Beta, Unlimited? I don't know. Or a Black Lotus with 9 subs, 9, 10, and 1 point from a perfect score of 40. Or a BGS Quad 9.5 with scores of 9.5. Before I answer that question, tell me the addition of that. And is it all, every card here is a 9.5, correct? Hey man, thanks, intelligent discussion. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all your love and watching the show. Hi Dan, Thunder Moon asks, hi Dan, I asked Edwin this question. What are your thoughts on the vintage Pokemon market? Wow. Let's see. Well, I feel like Pokemon has a special place in people's hearts. I feel like it has opportunity to grow because if you buy the old 1999, the Jungles, the Fossils, even the first editions, the Neo Revolutions, Neo Genesis, all those packs, buy the singles, there's opportunity because what happens is people want to own, and collectors, it's become more of a collectible, right? And when you start talking about like really, really specialized collectible of history, over time, like imagine 50 years of Pokemon or something, right? I think there's going to be a lot of interest in Pokemon more than you think. So yeah, I think it'd be a good investment. Definitely something you should just buy and just hold on to, not really discuss and not really worry about like the declining stock market. Just go after it and leave it alone. That's what I would do. I mean, I have some positions in it too, just over the years. Russell McDonald said, for his kids, provide my family and watch them grow. The laughter of my kids makes me feel like the richest man in the world. Amen to that, buddy. Amen to that. That's freaking awesome. Smoked a huge joint with this guy in Vegas. Yeah, right. I don't smoke. I don't do smoke or do drugs. Jesus, Louise. All right, Tim's clarified his question. His question is, any Black Lotus, basic or 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, or quad? Okay, so my feeling with Lotuses or cards, but Lotuses in general, is the idea of having all 9.5 subgrades is extremely difficult. It's extremely desirable. Now, I will say, his question though, he has one that has 9, 10, 10, 10. That's 9 centering, 10 corners, 10 edges, 10 service. Actually, I would actually rather pick that one than the quad, and definitely not the basic. Main reason why is because 3 10s, that's literally like saying flawless beyond flawless, is way more valuable than anything else. Much more rare, by the way. I don't think that ever happens. Oh, there, I got a melted Oreo cookie blizzard. All right, so, Vera, by the way, I want to hear, by the way, Vera Dark, I don't even know if that's her real name. She's a YouTuber. Show her some love. Type in VARADARK. And basically, my feeling is her channel has a lot of potential. She talks about MTG streaming, MTG finance in some ways, kind of the news. She has some streaming of the new MTG Arena. She's really fun to watch. And she does some live streams here and there. So check her out. All right, so Vera, make sure you put your channel URL in this chat a couple thousand times. Tim, amen. 1 point for perfection. Yeah, very hard to get that kind of grade. So, by the way, Vera, I was saying in this video, I want to hear from people. What are your goals in life, or what are something you want to do before you pass away? Not like paying off your debt necessarily. I'm talking about stuff with your family, with your kids, the future. Paul Allen was a founder of Microsoft. He passed away today, and I felt like a Motivation Monday to reflect a little bit on him, and also what is what is something you want to give back. For those of you tuning in, please, tonight is the last day that you can do the essay contest. I need your submissions. It will take me, I don't know, through November definitely to go through which top 3. And then I will give those top 3 and reveal them and show them to Rudy and other people, Edwin the engineer, I'm sure. And they will give me some feedback, and cumulatively we will all pick a winner to go to Orlando, Florida in February, or a GP that I go to that we coordinate. So remember, essay contest ends tonight. All right, folks, I have a few more minutes. I have one. Let's see. Yeah, very. I know. Look, some people have said financial goals is your way to basically go, but you have to understand. You have to understand that money, like Paul Allen was a billionaire. He's like $10 billion. He passed away today. So it doesn't matter how much money you made. The guy can't take it with him, right? But it's what he left. And the things that he created for the, like with Microsoft and also foundations he did for others, I think that's cool. And I think for me, that's part of the reason why I even do these YouTube videos is I like engaging with people, stuff like that. So basically I want to, I think the experience and the relationships of meeting you guys and talking to you guys is what's the coolest part. If it, it's not, I think a lot of people don't understand, it's not about making a bunch of money and, reserve list cards and, packs and whatever. It's cool to have that kind of stuff, but in the end, none of it matters. It's about interaction and growing together. And that's what I love the most about, like magic and business and finance and life and everything and friendship. All right, so what's up, James? How are you? All right, so guys, I appreciate the love in the video. Here's what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna post this video as one of my videos for Motivation Monday. It is my first live stream Motivation Monday. The question is for you guys to put on there, what are some things you want to do before you pass away to help others or make an impact in the world? Today, Paul Allen passed away. He's a Microsoft founder, and he was obviously a very wealthy man, but his wealth, only goes so far. You want to also give back, share some of your experiences, and make impacts in people's lives. So share with what you want to do. I look forward to seeing you guys at a Magic Fest. It's not called Grand Prix, Magic Fest in the future. I will be at GP Portland end of the December, like December 7th, 8th, and 9th. Oh, by the way, I'm also going to New York. For those of you in New York, I'll be in New York on December 15th, something like that, 16th. So I will be in New York on the East Coast. For those of you who are in New York, hit me up. December 15th, 16th, something like that. I have to book all that stuff. I have some business to take care of. So let me know. Yes, I'll be at the 93-94 event on Saturday, Scott, for the Horde and all that kind of stuff. So let me know. So guys, Vera, where do you live? You're in Boston? Well, you have no excuse. For some reason, Vera has some like weird bet that I need to basically wear sweatpants. I have sweatpants. So if you like, I don't know. Are we wearing like matching sweatpants? I don't know what we're doing. So, Vera, I will let you know. Hit me up later. You should drive. I don't know how far is Boston from New York. I don't know, but I will be there in December, and maybe we can do like some videos, collaboration, hang out, whatever. That'd be great. All right, guys. Thanks again for all. I don't have vintage magic sweatpants. That's not happening. It's just, you guys, I have a 2-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I don't have time to make sweatpants. This is insane. This is very inappropriate. This is the type of content that Rudy would do. Hey, by the way, can you guys tell Rudy to give me a call? I'm really tired of him not calling me. I try to call him, text him, whatever. I send him inappropriate stuff, and he does not ever call me. I think he's mad at me. I think he's upset. All right, that's it. That's all I got. All right, I love you guys. Take care. Enjoy your Monday. Put some comments below about what you want to do with your lives. Make an impact. Take care, man. See you guys later.